Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar today. From the overnight data release, we got only veg price index from Australia, and this data were worse than expected. 0.8 was actual data, forecast was 0.9, previous data were 1%. During the London session, we got data from France in form of the CPI, from Poland, and from the Eurozone in form of the GDP of the Eurozone and the industrial production. Both of these data are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock, and the market participants expect a hike from the GDP of the Eurozone from 0.1 to 0.4% and the decrease in the industrial production from 0.8 to 0.5%. Housing starts data from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:15. And key data for today are scheduled for release at 2:30. Those data are from the US and they are in form of the core CPI and the CPI data. So CPI retail trades, core retail sales are expected to drop from 1.1% to 0.2%, and the CPI is expected to decrease from 3.5% to 3.4%. Retail sales data are expected to drop from 0.7% to 0.4%. Manufacturing sales from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:30, and then we got the other bunch of the data from the US. Business inventories, retail inventories are scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. Crude oil inventories, one of the most important data event of today, is scheduled for release at 4:30. Together with the Cushing crude oil inventories, and then we got Atlanta Fed GDP now at 6 o'clock, together with a speech with the FOMC member Kashkai, and then we got the FOMC member Bowman to give a speech at 9:12. So pretty intense New York session. So let's just focus on the technical part of the analysis. Let's just take a look. I think the US dollar will be, and SP 500 will be the ones that need some sort of the closer look, but we are going to start with the euro dollar as usual. For our chart of the euro dollar breaks above the recent trend line and technical resistance. Let me just figure it out, my chart. There you go. So we got a breakout from the trend line. Basically this very nice pin bar here with the long shadow, downside shadow, is green, which means that after this pin bar was done, market tested the trend line and then bounced higher. We broke above 1.0813. Now this level will act as the technical support. The other level, like 1.0796, will act as the technical support, and 1.0792 will act as the technical support as well. The next target for the bulls, for the euro dollar bulls, is located at 1.0934, 1.0947. This is the next supply zone. Please notice the extremely overbought market conditions on a 4-hour chart, which might apparently indicate some sort of the pullback coming towards the level of 1.0812. So bulls are in charge, momentum is strong, momentum is positive, but right now it looks like the market needs some sort of the pause in order to continue the movement higher. So this is our next target, supply zone located between those mentioned levels. So euro dollar looking good for bulls. Let's just take a look at the US dollar index, because we didn't see this one in quite some time. There you go. For our chart of the US dollar index is showing us deterioration towards the next technical support located at 104.49. After the market made a bearish engulfing pattern around 105.70, we got lower lows and lower highs. Basically 150 periods moving averages preventing the bulls from rallying. So next target for the for the bears is 104.84. This one is being tested right now, and then of course we got the level of 105.07. Now we broke below this level already. The last one is 104.49. If the market will break below this level, then the lows of the April might be tested. So this is the technical situation of the US dollar to the US dollar index. Last thing I would like to point out is the trend line. And let me just adjust this trend line for everyone. There you go. This time it's blue. So the market is trading below trend line, decreasing trend line, below 50 and 100 periods moving average, below key technical supports, heading towards the extremely oversold conditions. Here there is room to the downside, there is room to the downside on the chart as well. Let's find out what is S&P 500 doing. The 4-hour chart of the S&P 500 looks bullish. So the US dollar is going down, S&P 500 is going up. Perfect correlation. So what is the next target for the stock? 5,273 is the last swing high. So we will definitely test this level. Possibly the 5,261 level will be tested as well. Very nice movement to the upside. We might see some sort of the Elliott wave pattern here. Let me just grab my impulse wave cycle scheme. We got the wave 1 here, A, B, and C to the downside. Looks like the irregular flat. Now the wave 3 is in progress. We need wave 4 and wave 5 to the upside to complete the impulsive cycle. Please notice the fact that this scenario is invalidated if the high of the wave 1, which is located at 5,089 points, is violated. Let me just change the color so everyone will get this. There you go. It's a black. And the other things we need to notice is that we got this extremely overbought market conditions. Then the market keeps moving higher. So the bulls are in total control of the market. Some sort of the pullback is being expected, which is why the wave 4 is now on the chart. Nevertheless, when this pullback is done, there's supposed to be one more level to the upside, possibly going to the new all-time high on the S&P 500. And last but not least, we haven't spoke about this one for a bit. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing not so well. Apparently, the Bitcoin doesn't want to go up and break above the level of 63,500, yeah, around this level, and it doesn't want to go down because the demand zone is still being bought back up every time the Bitcoin dips. Local technical trend line has been violated, which is fine, and then was tested. Maybe this time, if the market will go back above the level of 50, the momentum will be stronger in order to break higher above $63,500. Otherwise, we might stay in this consolidation for the extended period of time. I'm talking about the 4-hour chart, so that means next few days. Momentum is right now just slightly above the neutral level, so neither bulls nor bears are in charge of the market. Nevertheless, if the bulls wants to continue this spike to the upside here, which looks pretty much impulsive, this looks pretty much corrective. If they want to continue impulsive the cycle to the upside, they need to act quickly, because the longer this correction goes, the chances for the upward movement are getting smaller. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.